There we go. What's up? Welcome to a VR broadcast. How do I want to do this? Do I want to do the experience of it going down? Let's go experience of it going down. One 10 a.m. Titanic's hull was breached by a collision with an iceberg and is rapidly taking on water. Captain Smith has ordered women and children to lifeboats. Oh, cool.
Women and children! This way! Women and children!
Head for that ship on the horizon. Transfer your passengers and tell their captain to come at once. We require urgent assistance.
Surely they can see our rockets, sir.
If they can, they are not responding. As quickly as you can.
Aye, aye, sir. Quickly now!
Oh, there's Captain Smith. There he goes.
Quickly! The boats are leaving!
Daddy, where are we going?
Shh, love, we're going on a little adventure. We'll be back soon.
Over here. Let's try this one.
I'm afraid it's women and children only, sir.
Please, sir, can't you see my wife needs help with the children?
Sorry, sir. Captain's orders.
What's the meaning of this? Is this a drill?
Only a precaution, sir. Everyone will be back aboard in good time.
John, I can't manage without you. I need you.
We'll just have to for now.
But
Don't worry, Marie. I'll get on another boat. You go ahead with the children.
Daddy, I don't want to go without you.
John, I don't see any men boarding lifeboats.
I'm sure there's other boats further down letting men board. Right, David, help your mother and sister board.
Yes, Dad.
I'm sorry, sir. Women and children only.
For God's
He's
sake,
just
he's
a
just a boy.
What age is he?
He's only 16.
He'll have to stay on board with the other men.
God's sake, do
Oh,
something,
wow.
John. Is there nothing you can do?
Not even a 16-year-old can go on the boats.
I'm afraid not, sir. Captain's orders.
Hey, the officers are letting the boys leave on the other side. You must hurry.
Thanks, friend.
Marie, take the baby. Look after Emily. We'll get on another boat. Emily, Daddy loves you very much. Be good for your mother and sister. We'll see you again soon.
Daddy, don't go. You have to come with us. We won't be able to find you.
Shush now, love. You're going on the boat with your mum and your sister. We'll be along shortly, I promise.
Daddy, I don't want to go.
Women and children.
Go straight to the next boat. Do what you must to get aboard. Do you understand?
I will, ma'am, I will. Don't worry.
Mind him, John.
Right, Emily. Time to go. Be brave.
No.
Here,
No,
let me out.
Daddy,
Emily, go.
please.
You have to
I
go
want
with your mother.
you.
Go.
Please let me go with
No.
you. Dad,
You'll be all right. Be
please.
good, child. We'll see
They're going,
you
is he going
soon.
to... Oh, I
We'll
thought he was
escape
going to
for another
toss
boat.
her.
Women and children. Final call.
Right, it's time to go.
No. She must be terrified.
Oh, the poor thing.
No.
Ready to ropes.
Bye.
Oh, now
Bye,
I'm a
Emily.
woman?
Bye, Marie.
I'm a woman or a child, okay.
There, sweetheart. They'll be fine.
Thank you.
My daughter was the same growing up. Father's favorite.
Do you believe there's any real danger?
Oh no, dear. I saw men locking the watertight doors as I left my cabin. I'm sure we will be back on board soon.
Hey, how do we get to the lifeboats? Hey, how do we get to the lifeboats?
Oh dear.
Do the steerage have their own boats?
I don't know. There should be boats in the third-class decks, but I haven't seen any.
Surely there must be extra boats kept elsewhere. Otherwise, how can all the passengers leave the ship?
They can't.
ankle, Helen?
Lots of them die. Basically, everybody up there will die.
I think it may be broken.
Oh dear. When we get back on board, Dr.
Oh, am I supposed to really turn this sideways and
Make an
stuff?
interesting story for your next novel?
Yes, well, perhaps this type of adventure novel would best suit Colonel Gracie.
Oh, I do hope Father is safe. Surely he'd be safer on board the Titanic than here in this boat.
Yes, well,
This is not quite the ending to our adventure that I was expecting. Do you remember Father's face when we...
Steady forward and lower away astern. Steady forward. Lower together, men. Hold off! I can't manage this boat with only one seaman.
One seaman?
Sailors aboard. Present yourself. This boat needs another hand. I am a yachtsman, sir. I can row. If you're seaman enough to get onto that boat, you can go.
Oh, where's that voice coming from? Where the hell?
Swing over it, that loose rope. Ready?
Oh my goodness.
There, by the oarlock. Thank you. Ready!
Okay.
Lower away! Lower together.
It's so dreadfully cold tonight.
Almost there, Mother.
How long must we sit in these baths?
Till morning. Be glad you're in here and not up there.
I was an unpleasant man.
Mass was lovely this morning.
How nice the captain attended.
Yes, this is his last journey commanding a ship.
Such a beautiful ship to retire with. There was a planned lifeboat drill this morning. They postponed it.
Oh yeah, that's enough of being a woman in a boat. Whoa.
Welcome to the Titanic Vr guided tour. 8 kilometers below the surface of the North Atlantic and 100 meters east of the bow. This submersible is on autopilot. However, you can adjust your...
That's not what I wanted. I want to go here. New game. Let's do this right. Alright, let's load this up properly. On the 10th of April 1912, Titanic set sail from Southware, UK, maiden voyage. On the 14th of April 1912 at 11:14, Titanic struck an iceberg. It took 2 hours to sink. This is the photograph last taken. The shipwreck lay undisturbed at the bottom of the ocean until the discovery in 1985. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It's hard on the neck to look straight up like this, but that's pretty cool.
Alright, I've reached the seabed. Can't see much.
You're still a couple of 100 meters out, and back to manual control. Shall we run an equipment test?
Sure, let's do this by the book.
Alright, let's run through the submersible controls on your wireless controller. If you hold down the circle button, a control diagram will appear in front of you. You can operate the submersible using these controls on your controller.
Okay.
You can move the submersible forward, back, left, and right using the left stick.
Okay, I got that.
To make the submersible ascend and descend, push up or down on the right stick. The right stick also controls the sub's rotation left and right.
Great. How do I interact with objects?
You can interact with objects in the submersible by holding down the L2 button and then looking around with your right stick. When you look at an object you can interact with, a green circle will appear. Then just press the cross button. If you ever get stuck, just hold down the circle button again to bring up the controls diagram. Right, now we'll move on to the map and missions. You'll see in the middle of the console in front of you is a map. It shows your current location as a blue pointer at the bottom of the screen. As you approach the wreck, it will slowly appear on the map. The yellow icon is your current goal location, so you know where you should be heading. I'll update the map and your goal locations as we go through contracts.
Right.
Alright, I kind of figured this much.
To the left of the console displays the mission log. It shows your current goal task. So if you aren't sure what you should be doing or looking for, check the mission log and map for more information. Okay, you'd better place a marker before we head too far. Interact with the button next to the map to place one.
Marker's been placed.
You can head towards the bow. So, I had a call from our main sponsor.
Problem?
No, all fine. Just voicing her excitement about us finally diving.
I should get my lights
Said
ready
she's
now
looking
that I'm
forward to
getting
seeing
close to
what
the
we can
bow.
do. I said you can control the movement of the sub's lights.
For $45,000 a day, let's just hope we find something.
Left. Never mind the money.
$45,000 a day? Holy crap. Is that it?
Whoa.
There's something you don't see every day.
She's a beauty.
There she is.
Okay.
Oh, I get spooky vibes looking at this stuff.
Titanic Society to place their commemorative plaque on the forecastle deck. Get yourself into position.
There she is. That's cool.
Coming up to it now.
You'll need the Predator for this task.
Ah, the ROV.
Yep. Courtesy of Flight Avionics and the latest in augmented reality technology. If you look up, you'll find a set of VR goggles and a control panel.
But I'm wearing okay.
Hold down the L2 button. The controls to maneuver the Predator are the same as the submersible.
Whoa!
Make your way over to the plaques already laying on the deck, and remember that the range is only up to 15 meters. The advantage of driving without an umbilical.
Is there any way to boost the signal?
Yeah, but we need to upgrade the deep-sea transmitter, and they don't come cheap. The generosity of our sponsors and UNS funding only goes so far. If we complete these contract jobs, we might just be able to afford some upgrades.
What happens if I go out of range?
The automatic recall kicks in. ROV comes straight back to the sub.
I'm here.
Great.
No.
The plaque we're placing is in the Predator's inventory. You can access it through the menu.
Oh, how do I open the menu?
You can open the menu by pressing and releasing the info button. While in the menu, you can check your map and mission log and access the inventory. To interact with items in the inventory, hold down the L2 button and look at an item to highlight it. Great idea. They'll appreciate that. You can access the camera through the ROV inventory. Open up the menu again and select the camera icon from the inventory screen.
These are just all people that made the game. What was it supposed to do?
Press the cross button to take a photograph. You can get out of camera mode by pressing and releasing the info button again.
Done. I'll head back to Sedna.
No need. Just press the triangle button on your controller. Now you're back in the sub. Record the ROV by pressing the button next to the ROV goggles. It's above you on the right.
Where to now?
Hull breach on E-deck. I'll mark it on your map.
We're heading for his cabin, right?
That's right. Eyewitness testimony said Henderson kept a journal. It should tell us more about his activities on the final night.
I presume I'm looking for some kind of trunk.
Henderson had a briefcase listed on the manifest. With any luck, it's still in his room. Dr. Lynch?
Yeah?
Why are we doing this?
$45,000 a day at sea.
No, I know, but that just about covers the costs of the expedition. I meant, like, why are we taking this job in particular?
Well, put it this way. Why do you think she hired us?
Because we're academics?
Yes, but more specifically, we respect the history. It would have been cheaper for our sponsor to just hire a salvage team.
And why do you agree to take it?
Funding like this comes once in a blue moon,
This breach
and I
is
wanted
going
to
to
see what
impact
it
with the
takes.
ocean floor. Anything in here is going to be messy.
I'll keep my eyes peeled.
It's towards the top of the breach. Look for the flashing beacon. I really hope his briefcase is there.
Ah, I found a briefcase. I just need to pick it up by pressing the cross button to interact.
WJH. I think this is it.
Well, that's lucky. Are you going to open it?
No, not here. Assuming there's anything intact in there, it'll start degrading as soon as I open the case. I'll have to bring it back to the lab before we can take a peek.
Okay, you should put the briefcase in the Predator's storage then. Just open and close the menu again by pressing and releasing the info button. The briefcase will appear in the ROV's inventory as a selectable item, and you'll have your hands free again.
Right.
what?
If this is the last task for today, I'll head back to the lab now.
Let's get you to the surface. Activate the autopilot and get comfortable.
Alright, I'll see you in about 2 hours.
This is actually really cool. I gotta admit. I'm enjoying myself.
Whoa, looks to be in good condition.
This journal is pretty special. Let's get this cleaned up.
How? Okay. Distillate. I don't fucking get it. Freeze dry the journal. Ugh.
Looks like a receipt for a telegraph sent on the night of April 14th.
That's strange. I haven't found any ref. Here's our sponsor. We can tell her the news.
Hi, team. How are you both?
Hi, Gillian. We're doing great.
We've just finished cleaning the artifacts we found today. We managed to access Henderson's cabin and retrieve his briefcase.
Look at her eyes!
Wonderful.
Inside, we found this journal, a few personal items still in good condition. One interesting item is a receipt for a telegraph sent on the night of the sinking.
Oh, that is interesting. I didn't know William sent a message.
That's what we thought.
It's possible it wasn't sent.
Silver doesn't look great after being in the ocean. This tobacco tin is covered in silver sulfide. I'll have to gently wash this using a soft brush, making sure I don't scratch the surface underneath. It's come up great.
Yeah, up till now it's been off limits due to the size of ROVs, but ours is small enough to access it. We're hoping we might find the purser's record book, with the message listed.
As for the Marconi room, other dives have shown most of the furniture is deteriorated, but the telegraph canisters might have survived.
Sounds plausible. Let me know if you find anything. I'd love to see the message he sent. I've only the letters from Southampton.
I noticed something odd in his journal. On the 14th he mentions carrying some special package, but I'm sure he didn't have anything reported in the manifest. Do you have any idea what it could be?
Well, in his last letter, he wrote about returning home with a present for my great-grandmother. I'll do a bit of research on my end. I can check over the manifest again to see if we missed anything.
Great, we'll let you know if we find anything tomorrow. I'm sending over photos of the items we found today.
Thanks, I really appreciate the regular updates. It's making writing much easier. We'll talk again soon.
Well, shall we call it a day?
Not quite. Gillian was kind enough to order in a stronger transmitter for our ROV. We'll need to fit it before the dive tomorrow. Otherwise, we won't be able to reach the purser's office.
I'll get on it now, then.
It's waiting for you over there.
Thanks. need to replace the transmitter in the ROV with the one on the table next to it. The instructions for replacement are on the posters behind the ROV rack, and I can access the lower sections of the ROV by lifting the rack bar up.
Really? I think I need my brother for this.
I need to replace the transmitter in the ROV with the one on the table next to it. I need to lift the black hood to place the transmitter, then lift the bar up to put the sample container in the storage compartment.
I don't get it. I got that part in, but what else is there? Oh, okay. I don't get it. Oh.
She's all ready to go for tomorrow.
Cool. I'll see you in the morning then.
What? After.